the shape of you.
So hey guys, JDP Gaming here, bringing you potentially the last episode of Season 2 of my Coventry City Career Mode series. We have 2 games left, as I'll show you in the calendar: a home match against Birmingham, and then a week later an away match against Forest, the last game of the season. It potentially could be the last one, but then it could potentially be the second to last one, because if we drop out of the promotion, the automatic promotion spots, as I'll show you the table to you now, we will go into playoffs, which means we'll have a home leg and away leg, and then if we win that, we'll go into a final. As it stands, we have an automatic promotion spot of second, but Burnley are right behind us and they have that all-important game in hand. If they win that, we get shoved down in the third, and the playoff spots, yeah, that's where we will end up if Middlesbrough and Burnley win the rest of their games. So without further ado, let's kick off this episode. We have a home match against Birmingham. Let's go into this match, play some positive football, come away with the 3 points, and then hope when Burnley play the game in hand, which is on the 1st of May, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. Let's hope that they drop points. But anyway, let's get into this game. So before we head into this match against Birmingham, it's just showing the best defensive teams in the league this season. We are top, having only conceded 33 goals in 44 games. That is unbelievable for a team who just got promoted last year. I mean, and with the prospect of getting promoted this year. So this is the lineup. As you can see, I've had to change it up completely just due to tired legs everywhere. So Mitchell's having an appearance at centre-back for once. He can play there, and he's joined alongside Harris Robinson. Kelly Evans and Handis are on the wings, Rose Coney in the middle, Jones in front, and then Thomas and Collins lead up front. Up to Gleeson, now to Rooney. Robinson gets a foot in then, and now Jones can just drive. Can he set off Coney? He does. He cuts inside. I couldn't make my mind up about passing it then, and unfortunately Birmingham City got a foot in, and now they can counter us. Oh, Robinson's missed it. They switched over. They have a man over through the middle. Harris! Oh no, couldn't do anything about that. Kept passing it, found the space, until they finally had a shot, and it comes off the post, and they're winning 1-0. Not the start we needed at all. But Kelly Evans just gets the ball passed into his feet. And then a poor first touch, and he takes his man out in response. Robinson has to come over to cover. Cross comes in. Mitchell wasn't going to win the header then. 5 for 8. I mean, a bit dodgy having him at centre back, but oh my god, what's that first touch? Oh my god, it's really scrappy right now. Through the middle to Davis. No, we can't let him have a shot. He's already scored once. Harris blocks a cross. Can he win it? Yes, he prevented it from going out, but his touch actually made it go out for another throw. And there we go, Kelly Evans gets pulled back on that late challenge he did earlier. Nice. Over the top. Oh, what? How can you blow the whistle, ref? We were through them with Jones. Ay. And yeah, we're losing 1-0, even though we should have been through on goal then and hopefully gotten a shot on target at the least. But anyway, we just need to improve. So as this second half kicks off, I've made 2 substitutions. Collins and Coney were tired from last game, so they were extra tired at this point in the game, so I've taken them off. Malapa comes in up front and Stevenson comes on as well. The pass wasn't good enough. Thomas is in now. He's just been tackled, and he wins it back though. Nice fake shot to Malapa. Tried to pass it across the ground to Malapa, but unfortunately it was cut out. See what they can do from the corner now. Hopefully nothing. Oh, that shot comes in the end. It comes off the crossbar and it's out for a corner now. Jesus, that was an important save from Gunn then. God almighty, we haven't had any highlights so far featuring us. Come on. Mitchell having to chase. He's committed. No, dodgy pass. I was going to say hospital pass, but then they had a shot and it hit the post. Come on now. No. In the middle now. Rose having to come across. He misses his tackle. And the shot's wide. Someone go to him, pressure please. No, missed my tackle. Robinson. Shot comes off and Gunn makes a good save there. Oh my god, we haven't cleared it at all. Robinson finally does, but the ref's blown his whistle. And we've lost this game 1-0. Oh, that's the worst possible result. Oh, God, we just need to see how Middlesbrough and Burnley have done now. Okay, hang on, let's look for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough lost. Yes, that's good. And Burnley, oh wow, they absolutely battered Oxford United. So Burnley go top and they have a game in hand anyway. Oh my God. So yeah, as you can see, it's confirmed we've slipped down into third. And Burnley are top by a point and also have a game in hand. Jeez. So right now it looks like it's going to be a battle between me and Middlesbrough for second place. We're in advance through now. So Burnley have played their game on Tuesday, the 1st, just coming up. So just waiting for the game to load. Let's see what this says now. We've got a couple of emails as well. A couple of players I'm looking at. They won their game in hand, Burnley, so they've won. Burnley have won the championship, so they have gotten promoted back to the Prem after getting relegated last year. And it's going down to the final day between me and Middlesbrough. Here we are, guys. At Nottingham Forest Stadium, the City Ground. I'm feeling a little bit of pressure, not gonna lie. This match really depends whether or not we get promoted, but to be fair, it's not really in our shoes right now. Middlesbrough are in the driving seat. It's up to Middlesbrough. If they drop points, then we could potentially get promoted, but all we need to do for our job today is just get the 3 points, get the win, and hope for something good in the Middlesbrough game. They're playing Wigan, who are down towards the bottom, but here it is showing the table once again. We cannot go above Middlesbrough with goal difference. There are 8 goal difference in front of us, unless we absolutely demolish Forest, but I genuinely cannot see that happening. It just won't. So looking at my team for today's match, I've probably gone with my strongest 11 possible. Maybe Collins, you know, he's 3 overall less than Malapa, but he's in such good form scoring wise that he has to play. And Turnbull is captaining the side today. I have turned on goal news, so if a goal in the Middlesbrough game against Wigan, if there's a goal in that game, it'll pop up and we'll know during this match what the score is. So as we kick off, there's only one job we need to do: pick up the 3 points, pick up the win. Gets played up. Don't really win. We don't really clear it. Lehigh on the edge of the box, up to Lamb. They've still got it with Cloth. Going to throw it into the feet of Stevenson. Can he hold off his man? He does. Yes, Hernandez has got it. Have a shot. Gets blocked and it's out for a corner. Let's see what Moncur can do with cross now. It's a good corner. Stevenson's there, but the header is not good enough. Bad touch from Ariyibi, and Theo Hernandez was able to nick it off him. Can we do a bit of 1-2 with Lecco? Yes, we do. Back to Hernandez. Have a one touch and then cross one in. It's a good cross. Oh, the foul's been pulled back because obviously Pereira wiped out Hernandez and he's got a yellow card. Good job, ref. Stevenson over to Kone. Through for Kelly Evans. Please finish this. Oh my God, the composure when you needed it the most, and he's blasted it over. If we could have gone in, if we could have scored that, we would have gone in 1-0 just before half time and it would have been perfect. And that is the end of the first half, 0-0. We're very much in the driving seat right now in this match. We just got to see how Middlesbrough are doing in theirs. So these are the results. Middlesbrough are drawing 0-0 as well. So both teams are obviously feeling the nerves. Stevenson over to Hernandez, back to Kone, over to Kelly Evans now, into the feet of Lecco. We're just passing it around, making sure we don't lose the ball. We just got taken out then. Over to Hernandez now, in the middle to Stevenson, through for Lecco. Come on, no! The shot just gets blocked. So this is the change I'm doing. I'm pushing us forward. I'm doing a 3-4-2-1. We just need to push forward. I need an extra striker, so I've brought on another one. So I've got a right forward, left forward, and then a striker now. Johnson's having to come in at centre mid because Kone is absolutely shattered. I know he's not a centre mid, but I'm sure he can just do us the job for the last 15 minutes. Yes, we just need to get a goal. We really do. Lecco, I see you made a run. It's a good run as well. No one's in the box though. Cuts it on his right foot, crosses it in. Come on, no! No. Oh yes, come on, we've intercepted that now. Collins, back to Rose. Through for Jones, come on, this is the chance. Finish it, please. No! Oh, that was it. A last minute chance, our best chance of the game. And it's a good save from the keeper, and it's on Jones on his weaker foot. Come on, it's not over yet. Let's get a good cross in. From Jones, it's a good one to Rose. Okay, it's not dead yet. Don't blow it yet, ref. Cross one in. It's a good cross. Come on. No. Come on, it's not dead yet, ref. Don't blow your whistle. No! He's blown it. We're celebrating. Does that mean something good? Hang on, does that mean we're second or does that mean we're... Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm really not sure whether or not to skip it or not. I'm just going to leave it and see what sort of happens in the end. I don't know if that means Middlesbrough lost, or we're just celebrating the fact we have a playoff spot. Let's have a look at the results. Middlesbrough lost! We came second! So the celebrations weren't for nothing, but I'm so glad the games told me what happened. Yay! So we've wow, we've come second due to the fact that Middlesbrough cocked up and lost and we drew 0-0. Oh my god. So that's it, guys. That is it. We're second. We've gotten promoted to the Premier League along with Burnley. That is incredible. I cannot believe it. And there we are, guys. That is the end of Season 2 at Coventry City. Not the greatest bit of news from Lecco or Gun. Obviously, the fact that the contract said they wanted 0 years and 0 money, that was obviously the clue as to that. So, the clue is they just didn't want to sign. And unfortunately, no matter what wage I was going to give them, they just didn't want to. So I'm going to put them on my shortlist and see if we can try and get them in the summer. Now it comes to the part where we are celebrating the end of the season with some end of the season awards. The first one I'm going to be doing is the Player of the Year. This player has played very well for us. I don't think there was one game I think I said or I thought he had a bad game. He scored loads of goals for us, 7 I believe. He assisted so many for us, 7 as well I believe. And I think you probably all know who I'm on about. It's this man, George Moncur. What a signing. We only signed him last summer and he's already a first team centre attacking mid. I mean, we're going to go up to the Prem. I'm not going to look to replace him because he's so good. So yes, he has won my Player of the Year, Moncur. What a job he's done for us at centre attacking mid. So in my next award, I'm going to be doing the Goal of the Year and the Save of the Year. So let's have a look at the contenders. And before we reveal the winner of Goal of the Year and the winner of the Save of the Season, I'm going to roll through a couple of the other awards. So I'm going to leave you all on a cliffhanger, just waiting to see who the winner is. The Performance of the Year comes against Brentford. It was an away match and it was Collins. He got his first hat-trick that game. We won that 4-1. I believe he got a rating of 10.0 for that match, so he was incredible. And that's when he got his first goal, second goal, third goal in the form of then a hat-trick, and that just led on to greater things, as is the Golden Boot, of which Collins also won with 13 in the championship. Not the most incredible thing, but good enough to win the Golden Boot for us. My next award is for Young Player of the Year, and this is for somebody who is from 20 years of age and below. So quite a few of my players actually qualify for that, because a lot of them are young, but as it's 20 or below, there's only one contender for this, and it's this man, Hernandez, 20 years of age, but oh my god, has he been he's probably been our best signing at left back. He's incredible. I can't believe I got him in on loan. I mean, in real life he's interested. There's rumours of him being linked to Real Madrid, and then in the game he's come to Coventry City. It's honestly mad, and he was so good for us, and so he's won my Young Player of the Year. My final award is an award I created at the start of the season. It's called the Man of the Match Award. So after each game I've played, I've had a look at the match ratings, and if one of our players has won Man of the Match according to FIFA, I've jotted that down in a tally. So the player who's won Man of the Match, he only had 5 Man of the Matches. So not the most incredible, but but look at this stat, right? My squad has only got 28 players. 19 of those players have won at least one have been man of the match for at least one game. That is incredible. So you know what, thinking about it, my whole team has performed so well over this season. They should all give themselves a pat on the back. It's been a great season for us. But yes, the man who's won it with 5 man of the matches, you probably know who. It's again this man, Collins. He won 5 man of the matches, but behind him was very tight. It was Lecco with 4, but after he had that, he's had a bit of a harsh season with 2 injuries. So he hasn't played a lot of games, and the second injury after that, he just didn't really come back into the game. He didn't score with me playing him anyway. And the other person was Moncur, who, well, he's already won our Player of the Year, so it's pretty self-explanatory. And so yes, now it's time to reveal my Goal of the Year winner and my Save of the Season too. Here you go. Into the feet of Collins. Gonna whip it into the edge of the box where Cook is. There he is. Have a long shot. He does. I was just having an effort for the sake of it. No. And then Funes Mori just nicked it off. Moncur, the edge of the... No! Shots! What a save by Gunn. That has potentially just saved us from going 2-0 down, and that's probably kept us in this match right now. Look at this. It's a good save and a good hand. We are doing a squad report now. Just going to flip through my players, look at how many overall points they've gone up. So, for example, Gunner's gone up 7, and then just talk about some of their appearances and some of their stats. So let's kick it off with Gunn. So when we first got him, he was 65 rated. So in 2 seasons, he's gone up 10 overall to 75. We've turned him into an incredible player. He's had 2 successful years at this club, and it's gutting that he wants to go back to City, where he's just going to be a wasted talent. Kelly Evans has gone up 3 to 70. He contributed with 1 goal in the championship. Turnbull went up 2 to 68. He scored twice. I remember those 2 goals as well. Aaron Pierre's gone up 2 to 66. Leo High went up 6 to 70. Theo Hernandez, oh my, what a player. I'm definitely going to be in the market to try and get him in the summer. By getting promoted, we should be getting a lot of money. So hopefully I'll be able to afford buying this guy and then getting his wage, because he was so good for us. He wrecked up the championship. He was too good for the championship, and we were lucky to get him. Kone stayed the same at 72, although a couple of his stats went up, so he probably wasn't far off going to 73. Andy Rose went up to 67, and his finishing's gone up to 71. That's not bad for a centre mid. George Moncur went up to 72. What a player. He was so good for 1.25 million. What a bargain. Collins went up 168. Had a slow start, but he turned out to be our top scorer. He was incredible. Lecco, again another player who joined us, and he was 65, and we've turned him into a brilliant young player now. And it's gutting that he's also wanting to go back to his parent club, West Brom. But hopefully they use him because he's so good. Harvey Jackson went up 6 to 62. Ben Stevenson went up 6 to 74. I'm going to give you a bit of a spoiler now. Because Jordan Willis, who was our club captain, is leaving, there leaves a hole for our next club captain. And I think, in my opinion, I'm looking at our next club captain at 21 years of age to captain his team, Premier League. That's just incredible. I mean, he is an amazing player for us. I mean, his long shots, 77. The amount that I had in games where I just shifted onto his left foot and just had a pop were incredible. I mean, I don't know how many long shots I scored with him, but whew, what a player. Harris went up 5 to 71. Jones went up 3 to 72. Definitely a player that I'll be wanting to keep and use in the Premier League. I mean, look at this. 98 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. He's incredibly quick. Marvin Johnson went up 1 when we since he signed in January. He'll just be a squad player, really. Jones went up... no. Thomas went up 5 to 66. What a good young player as well. I really enjoy using him. Peniel Malapa went up 171. Good start. I mean, he scored 4 games on the bounce, and then it just sort of dried up from there. And the amount of chances he missed with his head. I mean, he's a giant. He should be scoring them. Isaac Cook went up 7 to 61. A very good central midfielder in the middle of the park. I mean, very good youngster, 17 years of age as well. Cooper went up 10 to 60, Carter went up 3, Mitchell went up 14. This is a guy I seriously trained. I mean, look at how many of those stats have gone up. His interceptions have gone up 22, his stand tackling has gone up 61, he's gone up 24 to 61, and his slide tackling went up 26. Seriously, the amount of weeks I just put him in training and just kept on boosting his stats just so at least he could be a good player when we started him. And look at him, he's only 61 now. I mean, he was 47 when we got him. That's awful. But anyway, he's a relatively decent player now. Charles Robinson went up 865. Mac Moore went up 3. Jordan Willis has gone up 269, but, you know, who cares anymore. Jones went up 164. Gadjev went down 164. Bevan went down 2 to 64. And that's it. Now, the last thing to do before we say this episode is over and Season 2 is over is have a look at the tables. This is how the Championship finished. Burnley came first, we came second, and we'll reveal who's gotten promoted with us too later on as we look at the promotion playoff winners. Regarding who got relegated, it was MK Dons and Oxford who both got promoted with me, and then also Huddersfield on goal difference. Oh, that is harsh. Looking at the FA Cup now, Watford won it on penalties against Chelsea. Wow. And look at that, Brentford, who were in the Championship with us, made all the way to the semis and only just lost to Chelsea. That's incredible. But wow, well done, Watford. The EFL Cup was all won by Swansea, and Watford made the final of that too. Wow, Watford really must have a good squad. The Championship playoffs was won by Aston Villa, so Aston Villa are joining both us, Coventry, and Burnley in getting promoted to the Premier League. Looking at the Champions League now, Bayern Munich won it, so no surprises, because this year, Arsenal won it last year, and that really surprised me, to be honest with you. But this year, it went to script really, and Bayern Munich won it 2-1 against Real Madrid. And the Europa League was won by Monaco, who beat Spurs 1-0 in the final. And the last table I'm going to show you is the Premier League table, just to have a look at who's won it and who's gotten relegated. And as we have a look at the Premier League, that is giving me a shock because Arsenal have won the Premier League this year. So having a look at the Premier League now, this has provided the shock because look who's top, Arsenal. They finished 5th in real life. Lost out to the Champions League 4th spot by Liverpool. Yes, come on! I'm a Liverpool supporter if none of you are aware, by the way. Anyway, but yes, so Arsenal have won it, and so yes, but relegated wise, Norwich, Bournemouth and Crystal Palace have all gotten relegated. They were so far behind Sunderland in 17th that it looks like all 3 teams were deservedly relegated. And that's it, guys. That is the end of the episode. So no cup was lifted this year. I mean, you get a cup trophy to lift if you win the Championship and if you win the promotion playoffs. We finished second, so we don't get anything. There was also confusion as to the celebrations as well, because I wasn't sure whether or not we got promoted or if we were just celebrating the playoffs. But anyway, thank you all for watching this episode. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm a little bit gutted about Gun and Neko, but we had the positive of getting promoted to the Premier League, and that is money, money, money. And this team will be completely different. I will transform it in the summer. you will just be surprised, because right now it's not good enough and we have to make it. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode, then do please leave a like and subscribe so you can see Season 3. And I'll see you all when it's Season 3. Bye!